Hello, Internet. Welcome back to Jams by Jish. Today, I'm here to talk to you all about Deadpool and Wolverine and how it was built off of one unlikely central theme, Madonna's Like a Prayer. If you like this video, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, I'm gonna get into it. So, for an intro, I loved this movie. I saw its opening night. It just passed $1 billion at the box office at the time of recording, and it also just became the highest grossing R-rated film ever. It is one of the top 10 highest grossing Marvel movies of all time, and it's built off of one central theme, Madonna's Like a Prayer. And I'd like to ask the question of what makes this work? Well, there's about 10 key factors that we should discuss. 1. Intentionality. Madonna rarely licenses out her music for movies, and Ryan and Sean were set on this being the theme from the get-go. They had scenes in mind, they wrote it into the script. It was not just thrown there for the purpose of having some sort of nostalgic throwback. It had a purpose to the message that they were trying to share. Second, this is an homage to previous Deadpool films that have also invoked similar 80s themes in similar plot-relevant scenes. I think of the acoustic cover of Take On Me in Deadpool 2 for the strongest example of this. This is something that Ryan Reynolds has explored in the previous Deadpool films. It's a continuation of this motif. And as we all know, the more you repeat motifs, the more they are legitimized. Of course, there's the cultural significance aspect of this. It's Madonna, one of the biggest pop stars of all time, if not the biggest pop star of all time, coupled with now the biggest R-rated film of all time. And this is a cultural moment for that reason. It's juggernauts of their respective industries combining forces for an artistic purpose. I also love the decision to include this song because of its religious symbolism. Like a Prayer invokes a lot of religious imagery and religious topics, but Deadpool also kind of does this, and in the movie, he refers to himself as Marvel Jesus, and the parallel here is definitely noticed. I like that this is a subversion of expectations. It's some meta humor, right? You know, there's these epic moments in the film, and there's these big action set pieces, and this song plays during an old boy style fight sequence. And it's that subversion, right? You expect this like epic soundtrack or like metal music, but no, it's 80s pop, and I think that's really funny. It's worth mentioning 80s nostalgia is really in right now. You know, it's a trend. You could say it started with Stranger Things. I don't know when it started really, but it's been ongoing, and to capitalize on that is just good business, really. It's knowing what your fans want. I like that this is a recontextualization of a classic song. There's a lot to be said about the meaning of the original. You know, some have some rather funny theories on what the actual subject of the song is, since, you know, Madonna can get kind of risque. But to have that like buddy dynamic between Deadpool and Wolverine, it really emphasizes the arc of the movie, and that's a really important thing. You know, the theme overlaps with critical moments from the film. It overlaps with the fights that we see. It overlaps with the climax at the very end. Right when all hope seemed lost, the harmonies kick in and a choir starts to sing. And there's some symbolism there, you know. It's about the power of teamwork. It's about Deadpool and Wolverine learning how to work on a team. And capping it all off is some lovely orchestration. I highly recommend checking it out on Spotify. The choir and the battle remix are both out now. That was me rambling for a bit. I hope you like this video. You should see Deadpool and Wolverine if you haven't already. Alright, bye-bye.